The episode you're about to watch is full of joy, a little bit of laughter, possibly too much personal information, and of course, your favorite graphic design. Buckle up. It's a good one. Yes. Are you going to say anything?
No, I'm not going to say anything. I just want to, I'll start by saying, guys, if there are some kind of, latency issues here, but mainly with Kel's, I'm recording locally, and I'm recording Kel's audio and video.
All of a sudden, it's Kel's problem.
Basically, well, it's not. I was an hour and 15 minutes late to this. Because I went on a run, and had to make a reel.
And that's good. And
we're happy, and we're seeing it as a positive.
You were doing good things. It was a net positive for you to be doing those things. I understand why you were late. It's fine with me. I have no sense of time anyway. So if you're late, I'm like, oh.
Oh, what to do? It's because what is there to do on a Friday if not Kelliot? At least for me, that's what I feel. And apparently today, that meant posting a reel. And, I really didn't want to post this reel because there were, it included automated comments, and that goes against everything I stand for. And it turns out it's actually quite harmless.
Girl, get your bag. Like, it's fine.
When content creators get their bag, but then he gets his bag 4 weeks in a row with one sponsored reel every week, it can get tiring.
I like this one ring you're rocking.
I got one on both fingers.
I see it.
Right there, everyone.
Oh!
Big fuck you to everyone.
Oh! I also have two.
Kelliot.
You're a ring guy.
I'm a ring guy. Well, look, I've been trying
a ring guy.
It's a thing now. I'm like, when I put these on, it's time to work. I'm trying to code my brain.
Dude, I'm like cunt mode activated when I have my rings on. I'm like,
I feel good about myself. And then, Kel, this is the crazy thing. If I've got these on and all I've done is watch the NBA for the entire day, I go, okay, it's time to activate Galaxy Ring. Okay? Time to put this on.
Jesus fucking Christ.
We got the pinky going, okay? And then we're going. Right? And if I'm still watching the NBA, then I would activate necklace mode, but unfortunately this is tangled and I can't untangle it for the life of me. But it's got a little needles butterfly on it because I'm cute.
Oh, cute.
I wore it to Mardi Gras.
Cute.
I felt bisexual for the first time in my life. It was awesome.
The power of jewelry, everyone. It can make you gay.
It does. You go, hello.
Why do you think I wear so much?
It's a thing. I love rings. They're fidget toys as well, I think is the main thing.
I love them. Just like I feel like I have I'm dressed. It's like when I don't wear my watch. I've been not wearing my watch as much, but like I love the way my watch looks with these tattoos. It's like,
what is that watch? What is that? Tell me about that watch. I want that watch.
It is a Casio.
I gotta get me a Casio.
And it's cool because the entire face is dark. It's not backlit at all.
Yeah, cool.
And that's what makes it look interesting. It doesn't have like the gray backlight. Matt got it for me like right when we first started dating, and I was like, this man has taste.
Yeah, it's a nice watch.
I love people compliment, like in the grocery store I get compliments on this watch because I've never seen it since, and it is like, it's gold. I mix my metals. I don't give a fuck about what metal goes with what, but I'm like very deeply attached to, like, I'll always have earrings in. I really like having my rings. I like having my watch. I'm like if I don't have like any of my piercings, all of my piercings have to be in. I worked hard for those piercings, so I want people to see them. So
I back it. I think it becomes an extension of the self. It's like a less permanent tattoo, I think.
Yeah.
And I think tattoos are also...
And that's way harder to maintain.
Yes, yeah. What do you think of my watch?
The tattoos don't...
It's a Garmin.
I love this little watch.
It's Garmin. I want to wear it
to
to monitor my heart rate and stuff because,
Yeah.
own concerns. But it's
Right.
a sensory thing where it sits at it sits on my, if I'm typing on the laptop, it hits the edge of the laptop in a really weird way. Take a look, George. Look at this, and it just feels weird, you know, and I don't like that,
Yeah.
you know. So I can't
That's
wear it.
like
It's really annoying.
I normally wear it's fun having fingers that are two slightly different sizes because I have a ring that I can wear on this thumb, but I can't wear it on this thumb.
Okay.
And it's honestly for the better because I had another ring that I wore on this thumb and I can't do it because when I hold my Wacom pen, just that slight change in there being a ring there is horrible. So I can only wear my skinny rings on my right hand because of my Wacom.
Yeah.
But I can wear like my thicker, like I have one that was like a silver piece of silverware.
That's cool. What the hell?
Jesus Christ. We call George the bowling ball.
That was evocative of a bowling ball for sure.
When George moves through space and air, like when he runs down our stairs, Benny and Gus are like little, like just gone in the wind.
Yeah.
They are so quiet when they move, except for when Gus has his zoomies, then he's loud. But when George runs down the stairs, it sounds like somebody like let a bowling ball go down the stairs. Like it's like you would have no idea the power this small cat is capable of generating when he jumps onto things, because it sounds like a bowling ball drops. And he is just a black orb, so he looks like a bowling ball.
It sounds like a bowling ball. It sounded like when someone drops a phone on a plane. One of the worst sounds. It's such a like. It's like, whoa, we're going down, and then someone's like, sorry, I dropped my phone. Sorry, my phone got caught in the side of the seat, and I tried to get it out myself, which is something they tell you not to do.
You get up on the plane, you're like, I do not have a gun.
Yeah.
Everyone,
guys,
I'm fine.
I'm fine. Guys, I'm fine.
Drop my phone.
If anyone had noise-cancelling headphones on, I'm going to say it again, okay? I imagine you've taken it off now. Now you can hear me.
In case you forgot.
Honestly, the freakiest thing, tuning in halfway through an announcement because you realize that your noise-cancelling's on and they're like, turbulence expected. And I'm like, we're going
to... At halftime, I was about to get up, but I got to pee.
It's actually over. Yeah. It freaks me out. I don't like flying, and yet I'm doing it. I do it too much.
Now here you go, Queen.
Here I go. 10 days.
So
10 days from recording.
Yeah.
I'm going to Portland. It's true. It's true. 3 nights, I think. I'm now then a New York accommodation sorted. It's happening. The trip of my dreams in peak New York playoff time. I can't wait. It's gonna be fun. I'm fucking excited. I'm keen.
You're gonna have a blast. It's a good tour. Good tour of the States.
It's a holiday.
Going to 2 places.
Yeah. 2.
It's a great tour.
Me. This is like
Grand
me
tour.
going to Melbourne and Sydney and doing my show in both cities, calling it a world tour. Feels very much the same. And it's like, what am I meant to do? I don't know anywhere else. They're like, oh, come to Brisbane. I'm like, I know nothing about that city.
You're like, I don't know where that is.
I don't know where I would stay. I have no idea. What's the equivalent of like, like it doesn't, it freaks me. I don't want, one day. Guys, we've got a heck of an episode for you all today. And I'll say that confidently because it's been about 3.5 hours since we were meant to start recording. So it's going to be a good one. Because
it's true.
Yapped
we've
for so long.
Again, we're a can of soda that's just been...
Oh, yeah.
And now we're ready. I have, for everyone who misses me drinking on videos, I have a non-alcoholic beer. Okay? That's where I'm at personally. And you know what? The gag is, it tastes just like beer.
It does. If only you could put it in...
It tastes just like beer.
You'll be getting this very soon. If only you could put it in the little kelliot...
Oh my God.
The little kelliot study.
Oh my God.
Would it fit in? I don't know if it would... Oh, it probably would fit. Yeah, I think it would fit in.
Is it
I think this might be more for bottles.
Some are for bottles, some are for cans.
Yeah. If I forget to bring this, I'm
a
gonna
bit of a
kill
toaster.
myself.
I'll remind you.
I'm gonna kill myself.
I'll remind you.
Because it's not a thing of like I remember last time when I went to New York, I was meant to bring. I had these 2 Snoopy key rings that I got from Japan, and I was going to give one to Emma Burrs and one to Julia Fletcher. and I forgot
Oh, my
both.
queens.
But I told them, I was like,
No.
I had a gift in mind that I was, so I think, I don't even know where they are. Fuck. I want to try it.
Find
I'll
them.
try and I love giving little souvenirs to people. It's fun. It's fun. It's like when, you bring a little, when I went on a school tour to the States, we brought a little tiny little koala to give to all the schools that we met.
Oh, that's sweet.
And everyone was obsessed with it. Oh my God, a koala. Is it like a drop bear, Kel? Is it like a drop bear? Are they dangerous? And we always say, yes, they'll kill you. They'll kill you like everything in this country. There was
You
a
should
spider
do the
on my
rest of
jump.
this episode with an American accent.
I think one day I'd be happy to do that. It'd be great practice. Maybe one of the ones that we filmed together in Portland, I'll be able to do it like this. This is my generic accent. And then sometimes we can do a little bit of a New Yorker, but more like an Italian New Yorker,
Yeah.
Hey!
It doesn't sound Australian at all.
Not at all?
Doesn't. Not at all.
Hey, mate. I'm walking here, mate.
You can do an American accent. I'll do a horrible Australian accent.
Give it a go right now.
It'll also probably sound more like a New Zealand accent, because I still have a hard time telling them apart.
They're similar, for sure.
If I listen long enough, I can go, okay, I think you sound like Flight of the Conchords.
Yeah, that's peak.
That's my only point of reference.
That's peak. No, it does. It would. I completely understand where you're coming from. That would make sense. Whereas American stuff, we just get all of it. So we get. I think I can do a better Trump accent than any kind of regular American accent, which is.
I've heard your Trump. It's terrifying. It's uncanny, actually.
Yeah.
You should do that at the immigration office.
Oh, I think that'd be great.
They'll be like, "Oh my God,
Come on
right
in,
this way."
come on.
I had no idea.
Like, come a long way.
Mr. Trump.
Come a long way. 9 hours. They said 8. Turbulence. Bumpy ride. Bumpiest ride.
See?
Up
I
and
told
down.
you.
Up and down. It's just so funny to do. And
I can't do that.
What's even funnier to do is what we're doing for you all today.
Beautiful segue. Beautiful segue.
I'm like, I'm looking at the time of day. I'm looking at my stomach is rumbling already. I'm like, uh-oh. I had a protein smoothie because I went for a run. And I'm just staring at my Alamo, and I really want to show I'm just going to quickly do this. Alamo.
Let's do it.
Alamo. It's
so cute.
Isn't it sweet? Yeah. Do I use it?
Does it have batteries?
No, it's USB-C. I don't know if it's like if you recharge it or not. I'm going to use it as like a clock.
Why? Never mind. I'm not going to judge.
I'm going to use it for 1% of its features, which is just displaying the time.
Decor.
Because I think it is. It's the surprise red theory. What's the surprise red? That's what you meant to go. What's that?
Okay.
It's when you I'll answer it. It's when you I'll go. Nah, no worries. Cal doesn't want to hear. It's fine. 42 episodes and they don't give a shit about me.
I want to hear the surprise red theory.
The surprise red theory?
Yeah.
So basically it's when
what is it, Elliot? Share with the class.
It's an interior design theory, I guess, where you have like your regular furniture and then you have a pop of red. And it's the surprise red theory. And it ties.
And that's the surprise red theory.
That's the surprise. Did you hear Siri?
That was also part of this.
That was part of the surprise red theory. Anyway, so I've shown you two red things and there's one more red thing behind me. So not really a surprise.
There's also red on your shirt.
Yeah. The surprise red theory. You've got the surprise red theory going with those 3 little things in the background there. The little
my tomatoes?
Tomatoes, yeah.
Of course.
The surprise red theory?
Tomato. They're so cute. Come on.
They're very sweet. That's probably one of my favorites.
It's a jelly cat.
Jelly cats I've seen.
It's so cute.
I gotta get me one of those.
It's so cute. They're so cute.
I want them to cook it up for
I
me
pre-ordered it from the Jellycat website. That's how bad I wanted it.
Jellycat.
Anyway, guys, we have a really fun episode planned for you today. If you could believe, I I realize we have done basketball cards already, but we haven't done trading cards. And you're so deep in your Pokemon world right now that I feel like it would only be fair for you to let your freak flag fly.
I've got a lot to talk
and
about. I've got a lot to talk about later.
Do that.
Oh, yeah.
So,
this will not be another episode
that's
where
what
I
we're doing.
spend 90% of it talking about anything and then designing the last 10 minutes. I'm definitely not going to do that.
No, that was a one and done.
Exactly. I'm going to be fine. It's going to be great. No, I have ideas for this one. I'm happy. So yeah, we're going to be designing. We don't have a brief up on screen. That's fine. You just listen, okay? Fucking listen. Listen.
You would think all the time we had beforehand. We could have done that, but we didn't. But guys, this is our first episode of doing our podcast, so we're
new to this. It's because I didn't think when I thought the basketball cards was going to be niche. So many people did it on the Kelliot Said So hashtag.
Yeah.
People loved it, and I'm like, so I think this will go well with it. So we're going to be doing. Yeah, Pokemon card, Magic the Gathering, like whatever card we decide, I guess. We're going to be making a card of ourselves. For you people playing at home, if you're going to participate along with us doing this, feel free to do it of us if you don't want to do it of yourself too. I think that's a fair thing. Yeah. But like, don't be weird about it. And
we love when people talk about us.
It's a good community building exercise. Or do it of yourself too, or do it of anything you want. Okay,
do it of your cat.
Pets would go crazy. Pets would absolutely go crazy. That would have been a good idea.
I'm also accepting Taylor Swift. If you want to do it about, and if you do one for Taylor, that would make me personally very happy, and I will kiss you on the head.
I'm also accepting trading cards of the new Pope.
Inside of you, there are two wolves.
And I'm making a card for both.
He's American.
I've got some great ideas for this. I'm very excited. There's so many questions about it because there's is it gonna be a classic, an EX, a secret illustration rare? Kel, there's so many questions.
So if you've stopped listening, don't worry. I don't play Pokemon, but I do play Magic. So.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Is mine going to? Yeah, I'm a nerd. I'm a.
Hey, I didn't know that. You'd never told me that before.
I'm a weirdo. And no, I got really into it because Matt's really into it. And then I realized how cute all the little accessories are that you can have.
Yeah, it's like Pokemon and the coins. I want to collect coins.
It's like the mat. I have such a cute mat. Obviously, my little dice and my little dice bag. Yeah, it's so. Do I know all of how the game is played? No, but I have beat Matt multiple times, and that's all that matters.
Yeah.
And then he's had to tell me many times, reading the card explains the card. And I don't know if I'm ever going to fully process that.
I think that's mansplaining. Yeah, I think that's.
Thank you. I think of it as it is like a microaggression.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Don't tell me to fucking read. Rude.
Blame it on the card. This is what I always say. Okay.
I swear to God, I'm like, what are you're using like hieroglyphics? Just tell me what. Tell me. What do I do? Tell me what do I do?
In the TCG Pocket, the app that you're like, there's so much text and it's so like, because they have to be clear and they're clear in the weirdest ways, and it just drags it out and it ruins the whole design of the card. But yeah, I'm definitely not going to do that for this one. We got to come up with moves and stuff. That's quite exciting. This will be fun. Fuck yeah.
Yeah. And will our cards be compatible against one another? Probably not. Will it make any sense? No. Why would you? But this is the Kelliot cinematic universe, where nothing makes sense. Exactly. So, feel free to join along with us. Yeah. I'm very excited. I took some pictures in my office, like a little freak, and I already cut them out because somebody, again, I don't know who, somebody was late.
Couldn't have been me. I'm not Sorry, I'm just trying to find the aspect ratio of these cars, and it's become a really weird challenge.
2.5 by 3 inches.
2.5 by 3.
So you can do. Yeah, that's what a standard card
is. Not 3.5?
No.
Are you sure?
Don't gaslight me.
2.5 by 3 sounds awfully square.
I'm fairly certain it's 2.5 by 3.
Okay, all right. We might have to re-record this episode. We might
If
have
I'm
to
wrong,
call it.
Am I wrong?
I mean,
Chat. Am I wrong?
from what I'm seeing, the standard poker size car is 2.5 by 3.5.
2.5 by 3.5. Okay,
Which is 63 by 88, which is the Pokemon card size.
Okay, so then why don't you do that? I'm gonna do standard, normal.
Of course.
So.
Well, we might as well get.
That's me.
We might as well get right into it.
Yeah, I think we should because we have been here for hours.
And we'll be here for more hours.
I want Taco Bell.
Because we're doing a bonus episode after this as well. All right, I'm going to set 60 minutes on the clock, everyone.
Okay.
You know the rules, guys. You know how this works. And we're going to get right into it. And while you're designing, whether it be a trading card, your day job, whatever it is on this, what you do in these lovely kelliot episodes, we're here for you. Fall asleep to this.
Diva.
Fall asleep to it. 3.
I know people love to fall asleep to my videos.
I'm going to hit record on OBS.
Are you ready, Queen?
Yeah, I'm not ready. I now realize. Wait. I got to do this. Sorry, I didn't even have anything ready for that. Okay.
So you just said 3.
I was like, sure. 3. Okay. Have you got your document ready?
Girl, yeah.
Are you ready to type out the numbers 3, 2, 1?
Wait, let me set.
Sorry, I feel like I'm rushing us into it, but I'm like, we might as well. We probably should.
Girl, we have no sense of time. Like, it's actually kind of hilarious how bad our perception of time is.
It's devastating.
Like, I come in my office and I'm like, in like a parallel universe where there's no time passing. All the time is passing. It's horrible.
It just doesn't make any sense.
I'm ready.
All right, your time starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Woo!
Yay. Okay.
Okay. For everyone watching my screen, and if you follow the arrow next to my name, I've got a little surprise for you. This is what we'll be playing with here, which is this selection of imagery. Kel can't see these. Kel doesn't know. I don't think Kel's ever seen these before. Knows that they exist. But these are some stills, I guess. This is not sponsored by stills, but these are some photos that I have. Okay? And my vision for this is I'm planning on doing some kind of full art, like a secret illustration rare. Okay? Because I think it could be more interesting. And I think I'm going to rock with one of these. So that's a little behind the scenes insight for my vision for this one.
Oh, okay. I don't feel left out at all. It's fine. I'll get over it.
All right, I'll show you.
Okay. So I don't really have too much of a plan, except I am lying when I say that because I, of course, do have a mood board that I already curated. So this is the vibe.
A mood board, eh?
That Kelly's personally going for. Okay.
Sorry, I can't believe these photos
laugh
exist. Away. I cannot believe that these photos exist and that they are serious photos. You'll see it. It all makes sense.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
Sense.
Okay. So I'm going to do my classic old editing trick.
If anyone's curious about my TCG Pocket journey, and this actually ties into, would you believe everyone, ADHD. Kel and I had a very interesting chat after we recorded the episode last week, right? Where I got quite vulnerable. Told them about how I was meant to do this one reel that I haven't done in since December. And I was like, I can't believe I didn't do it. And I told manager Martin, I said, I'm going to do this reel tomorrow. And I told him specifically, I said, but when I say tomorrow, I don't mean tomorrow. I mean actually tomorrow. And then tomorrow happened and I did nothing at all. And that kind of fucked with me a bit, right? But I then thought, like, what's it going to take to get me to do this damn reel? And I was telling Kel about this lamp trolley thing that can go outside. It's a ridiculous purchase, but the payment from this gig would cover it. And I think you were the one who said, well, if do the reel and then you get to buy it. And I was like,
something very straightforward.
Legit, yeah. And I was
very
like,
straightforward advice.
I was like, oh my God, you're so right. And it lit a fire within me. And I gave myself 2 hours to do the reel. Halfway through the 2 hours, I changed the reward from that expensive lamp thing to $15 worth of in-game currency in Pokemon TCG Pocket. And it became even more motivating.
Was probably...
It was more sustainable for sure.
A good idea.
Yeah. And what do you know? I did it in 2 hours, and I got to reward myself with a 10-pack, and I pulled I think I pulled a rainbow rare, and I was like, this could be the move. So now I went for a run yesterday, my first run in months. I told myself, if you go for a run, you get to pull a 10-pack. I did. I got to pull a 10-pack. Then I went for a run today because it's now a habit after doing it once, and I was like, you know, it's silly how the brain can work sometimes, but it does it very much, it works really well. So I felt pretty good about that. I'm not gonna lie. So that's where I've been with that, and I pulled some pretty sick cards. Honestly, the 10-packs have given me nothing, but the daily packs, the daily cards, the 10-packs are filtering out the trash. So I'm due for a good card, is what it feels like. So I'm happy. I'm doing really well. I'm doing really well on a personal level, thanks to that. Yeah, it's pretty sick.
It's really funny how much things like that actually help. My mentor Mike Carney, who was on the pod a couple months ago, a very good episode. If you didn't listen to it, it's a very, very, very good one. Someone I regularly stay in contact with because he keeps me grounded on Earth and prevents me from flying away, gave me the advice years ago when we first met about how, like, the importance of distraction to help you get through something extremely stressful, especially, or something that is just really bothering you. And so whenever I've called him with a problem, his most common answer that he gives me is, when was the last time you went for a run? And I'm like, bro, I don't do that. Look at me. I'm made of dust. So this week when I was having a meltdown, I called him and, well, I texted him and I'm like, here's my situation. I'm spiraling. And he was like, get a grip, go for a run. And I was like, fine. And so in the middle of the day at 2 p.m., the worst time to go for a run. If you could imagine the worst time to go for a run, it's 2 p.m. Okay. And I went for a run. And I could make it just under 2 miles. This is as far as I could go. I haven't run in months. And the last time I went for a run, same situation. I was having a crash out, if you will. And I was like, to Mike Carney, and then he was like, go for a run, and I was like, fuck. So I went for a run, and unfortunately, like, going for a run or just like getting your heart rate up and then coming and sitting back down at your desk, just do it.
Kind of goes crazy.
It seems like it sucks, but the endorphins coming off of a run, there's something about it, and I felt like I really cleared my head. He doesn't like listening to music when he runs. He likes just the mindless.
That's bizarre. I couldn't do that.
Of running.
I need the music.
I only listen to The Subway by Chapel Roan the whole time. So And you know what? Listening to that song, running outside, I was like the Nicole Kidman picture of her coming out of her divorce. That's what it felt like. I was like, it's so nice out.
That's what they call runner's high.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome.
And you know what? I get it. It is pretty awesome.
It is pretty, yeah. It is.
That's the gag.
It is pretty crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah.
So yeah, guys, if you feel like you're literally on the edge of losing your mind, go for a run, and then sit back down at your desk or at your computer or whatever. Just try it. Just try it. It sucks. I am so sore. It's been 2 days since I went for a run, and it's really unfortunate that I have stairs in my house. That's all I'll say. So
yeah, really, if you haven't run in a while, really, you just go, oh, I can get back into it, and then the next, I am so sore, and then I ran on sore legs, and
So
it just, wow, wow, oh boy,
humbling.
I am. Oh yes, it is. I used to be such a runner, and I'll get back there. I'll get back to it.
And you are built like one.
I am. Long legs, short torso.
I don't know what I'm built for. Looking at little pictures of myself here. I'm built for graphic design. That sounds like a joke, but I'm not.
Hey.
I'm dead serious.
If it works.
I'm in the right place.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. I'm gonna have so much fun with this design. I think
Have you started?
Yeah. I'm because I like this because it gives me like an actual reference to work of. Are you doing like your own style, or are you just trying to copy like an existing style thing? Okay.
You know me. I'm not.
I'm going for like a 1-for-1 replica of the TCG Pocket thing, and I think that's kind of
okay.
I think this will offer
that's
two
fine.
unique perspectives.
Mm-hmm. This is terrifying.
Come on, Elliot, use a mask. Use a mask like a good lad. There we go.
I'm not getting the result I want, and it's pissing me off.
Oh.
That doesn't happen to me. That's not something I struggle with.
Why is this
That's
mask
terrifying.
not
I just made something
working?
really scary.
Yeah.
Okay, and now I have the Subway by Chapel Roan stuck in my head.
I'm on the subway.
Unreleased, of course.
Right.
So I had to listen to the YouTube version.
And you ain't gotta tell me.
She should just release a Subway.
What the hell is going on with my color tab, guys? Are you seeing this? What the fuck?
I'm making stuff that doesn't make any sense right now.
My little color thing on Photoshop, the color window, the bar where you can select through the colors is wrong. It's like glitched out.
Oh, wait. Do you have it switched on like HSB instead of RGB?
No, I think it's just a little, I don't know what's going on, but it's kind of funny.
Well, that's fun.
It's kind of hilarious. Guys.
Okay.
Why don't I have any snacks in this fucking house? Like, why don't I have like a trail mix next to me or something? I get so hungry doing, and now that I'm exercising again, I'm only gonna get hungrier. What the hell is going on with this file? Something feels deeply wrong about this file. Like, it feels cursed. Like, it feels like there's something. Yeah, I don't know.
Something wrong.
Something is definitely wrong.
That's fun.
It's interesting. I'm curious to see how this will progress. What the fuck? Okay.
That didn't help at all. What is going on?
It's just not our day. It's not our day.
It's not. I'm gonna be honest with you, Queen. Okay, I'm starting over. I'm not starting completely over, but I'm.
How do you make a gold gradient? Because you ain't. What?
Mm-hmm.
What? Okay, we're going. Oh, you know the font they use for Pokemon cards is Gill Sans. Of all fonts, they use Gill Sans.
No further information will be provided at this time.
If you don't know, don't know.
You don't need to.
You don't need to.
Set yourself free. Don't ask. Don't share. Don't ask, don't tell, is my feelings towards Gill Sans.
Yeah, I agree. I never use it unless it's in a case like this where it's like it's kind of necessary.
I like it.
It has its moments.
Sue me. Sue me. Okay.
I don't want to do this podcast if you're gonna say shit like that.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna live my honest truth.
What the? Sorry. I'm like.
I'm glad we're both going through an issue right now.
I feel like I've forgotten how to use this fucking thing. And where did that go? Oh my god. Okay. I'm trying to make a thing look like gold, and I'm so bad at it. Oh, gradient overlay would be a good option. That's what I want to do.
That's what I'm doing.
Lucky for you.
Wait, you're telling me this whole time? Well, now it looks like I'm frowning.
I did karaoke the other night, Kel, for the first time in a while.
Oh, nice. I've never done karaoke.
Really? Not your thing?
I know.
Or is it just
kind of
out of circumstance?
I don't know. Maybe it's just because I don't drink anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's actually just never really come across my desk. Oddly enough.
Yeah.
Oddly enough. I know there's a lot of karaoke bars in Portland though, but I've never been. How was karaoke?
It was good fun. It was with some people I didn't really know too well, so I felt like, oh god, and I'm bad. I'm like, well, I have to impress. Time to do something. And I've got I'm a performer. I can't help myself. I've got a few in my head, a few tracks that I know, a crowd pleasers. They're fun.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
You start doing stand up.
You just get up there and I put on one of my own YouTube videos and I go, haha, am I right, guys?
1,000 logos.
Here we go.
You guys like this?
We having fun, everyone? But I've come to the conclusion, right? Anything by Maroon 5, classic. Everyone knows it. Anything by Bruno Mars.
Have to agree.
Classic.
Also
classic. Oh my god, classics.
So what did Elliot choose?
I chose That's What I Like by Bruno Mars. You know, lucky for you, that's what I like. And then you can do like a call and response thing. Like, that's what I like. Point it to the audience. That's what I like. Get everyone involved. It's fun.
Obviously, you have to do some crowd work. You'll find a way. You'll find a way.
It is possible. I'm a really normal person, and I'm a good friend to be around. I have fun, but it's you know, it's just it's trying to ease the tension if anyone's feeling, you know, it's great, guys. It's great.
Yeah.
I'm normal. I'm a good. No.
What happened? What happened?
I had a whole gradient overlay thing that I'd been working on for way too long, and then I added a stroke to it, and then I pressed cancel on blending modes in general, and not just you know.
Ooh, been there.
Interesting how it doesn't say, "Are you sure you want to do this?" Really interesting. Really, no, I'm quite.
What an interesting thing for it to.
No, I'm quite interested. Yeah.
That's the thing. I don't think Photoshop cares if you're sure.
I don't think they give a shit.
They don't give a shit.
I don't think they give a shit about me.
They go, hey, by the way, we hate you. Thank you for the data. For training our models.
Thank you. Hey, next time you use me, try generative fill.
Yeah, hey.
Give it a go.
You tried dragging something in from Pinterest and then hit generate remix? Heard of her?
You heard of this?
I love living in the future. Hello? Well, girl, what are you doing? George, what on God's beautiful earth are you doing?
What am I doing? George, we're in the same boat, mate. Okay, we're leaving it. We're leaving it at that.
Okay. Ugh. I'm so sore. I'm so sore. I'm so sore. God, I wish I ate more. I only have a bowl of grapes that are not going to sustain me, but that's fine.
Yeah,
Anyway.
At least you have grapes.
I like this lavender. At least I have grapes.
I'd kill for a grape right now.
Yeah. What's your favorite fruit?
Great question. It's got to be pineapple. Were you expecting that? Were you expecting that?
No, Elliot, I'm gonna be honest with you. I was not.
Interesting. It's gotta be pineapple.
If I'm gonna pick one, it's gonna be pineapple. Interesting choice.
Thank you. What's yours? Et tu, Brute? Bit louder.
Probably blackberries.
The phone?
Yeah.
Am I
I
right?
love metal.
The phone? What are you doing? Eating phones?
Crunch.
There's no vitamins in phones, girl.
Yes, there are. There are precious minerals.
That's true.
I love lithium.
Yum, yum, yum. Yum. Yum, yum. Okay, we're gonna accept this.
Wait, how do I... Hey, Kel, that does not look good. Hey, gotta be honest with you, that sucks.
What if I just change the hue and saturation of this to yellow?
I'm gonna do Girl, I'm gonna be honest with you. I have no idea what I was possibly planning for this thing that I have built before me.
You sounded like you had it so under control. I was jealous.
And that's the beauty of me. Lying.
How much HP do you think I would have?
4.
If it's
How much do you think I
in
would
truth.
have?
Well, it depends on which game we're talking, and depends on which. Well, it actually depends on
nice.
which. It depends on. Well, 4 in this, if we're looking at this, like 4 is I'm not blasting a turn. 4 hurts.
It could be out of 4.
But contextual.
What is that font?
Gil Sans. It's Gil Sans. Cal, it's Gil Sans.
What is that font? What is that font? What is that font? I was just using it. I was not just using it. I'll just use a ye old brush script. One of the greatest fonts of all time.
Truly. But people was one of the worst fonts. Shut up. Actually, shut up.
Absolutely not. If people who don't like brush script are people who don't have intercourse. I'm dead serious.
Wow.
Like you need to seek help. Brush script it's so good. I would use it every single day of my life. Oh, actually. Well, sorry. I just thought of another font that, like, when we talk about fonts that are pleasurable lovers,
which is a video idea that I've suggested to myself. I want to make sure everyone knows this. I'm genuinely thinking of making this video.
Cooper Black. Let's talk about Cooper Black.
Yeah, I feel like that'd been pleasant.
That would be something I would remember for a while. That would linger. I'd wake up in the middle of the night with a flashback. I would be out running errands.
I'd send a text. I'd send a text.
Be put in the... Yeah, exactly.
I'm in town.
you know, in the words of Taylor Swift, Cooper Black would send me the Downtown Lights.
What?
And everything would spiral. Bro doesn't know.
What?
Bro doesn't know
Bro
Swiftie
knows
lore. Bro
nothing.
doesn't know. What
That's
was your
so
like
dumb.
when Taylor Swift started dating Maddie Healy? Did that have any sort of effect on you at all?
I didn't know for a long time.
Share with the class.
I didn't know probably until last year.
Wow.
When did it happen?
Well, that's the question.
Ah, I see.
The initial rendezvous happened sometime in late 2014.
Okay.
And something happened between them that rocked her world. That was a Cooper Black, if you will. Something happened to where she did not forget. She did not move on with the rest of her life like we thought.
I see.
She was.
I see.
And things fell apart in the early aughts of the pandemic because they had a reconnection at an award show. And then I think that's when everything started to unravel for Taylor. And then Taylor started writing these songs coming apart at the absolute fucking seams over this man. And this whole time we're like, who are these songs about? It must be about Harry Styles. Surely it's about Harry Styles. No. This whole time is about Maddie Healy. The whole time. The whole time. Which is funny for me because I'm unfortunately a 1975 fan. It's very sentimental to me. So, and I've also met Maddie.
Hey.
And unfortunately, that's all I'll say. That is a man. He was really nice, genuinely. And I was also with my mom, and he was really nice to my mom, and we had like a kiki for like 20 minutes. It was great. I was having a meltdown because I obviously couldn't hold it together because I really wasn't anticipating running into him when I did. I was out shopping with my mommy.
Yes.
Yeah. So I understand why Taylor spent the following decade after their rendezvous absolutely yearning over this man. Now that I've met him IRL. So yeah, everything fell apart because essentially he sent her Downtown Lights by the Blue Nile.
Great. I love the Blue Nile.
And everything fell apart after that. So the lyric is drowning in the Blue Nile. He sent me Downtown Lights. I hadn't heard it in a while.
Right. Okay.
And it's in a beautiful, beautiful song called Guilty as Sin. And it is, if you could believe, a song Taylor Swift wrote about masturbation.
Oh.
Many people don't know that. Many people don't. Many people forget that and move on with their lives like normal people. But yeah. So that's my point with Cooper Black. Cooper Black would send me the Downtown Lights.
I see.
Or Downtown Lights, whatever the fuck.
Thank you for calling me.
Great song, though. You're welcome. That's one thing about me. You give me an inch and I will take a mile when it comes to Taylor Swift. I don't mess around. Okay.
How's your design coming along?
Horrible. I'm going to be honest with you. Right? Now I'm thinking about Taylor Swift and it's the whole thing.
Uh-oh.
The train is off its rails. It's gone. It's rolling away. And it's really hot in my office and I'm hungry.
I'm so hungry.
Okay. I don't know what you... Okay.
Sorry, I'm seeing it all come together. The vision is coming true.
Oh, good.
Woo.
I hate you.
See, but I've done something. I've just done like this is a 1-for-1. So the challenge here is just making it look. You know what I'm saying? Like it's quite easy.
Okay. I need to lock in, stop thinking about Taylor Swift and Maddie Healy. Which is impossible. It's possible.
I need.
I wish I was normal.
I need. No, you don't. Normal is the. Normal is boring. Sorry.
It would bring me, sometimes I'm like, it would bring me a good amount of peace if I didn't care this much about things like that. Like I feel like it would bring me peace, but then I'm like, at the same time, it brings me so much joy. And do I value that joy over the potential peace that I get, or I could get? I don't know.
Yeah. Am I going to have to recreate? Oh, God. How am I going to do this?
Mm-hmm.
Am I going to make myself a stage 1 Pokemon or a stage 2 or a basic? Do I want to put in the extra effort and show my evolution on the card? Yes.
That could be fun.
I think I do. Oh, I think I do very much. Okay. We're going to do something. We're going to be a bit cheap here, but it's a good idea, everyone. Okay. How do I do this? Halfway, by the way.
Right.
Would you believe?
I can't stop saying "would you believe" because you put it in my brain.
I can't. I didn't even know there was an ism of mine. Wow.
I don't have any of those. I don't think.
I think you do. I'll call it out next time I hear one.
I feel like the only ones I have, I've just pulled from other places, because it becomes it's actually an autistic symptom.
Mimicking?
Echolalia?
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. I think, yeah, I resonate with that. I back that. I saw that word for the first time ever the other day. Amazing how it can then be brought up only days later, and you hear it twice, and you've never heard it before in your life. And that's why I love language. I love talking. I love it. What am I? All right. Okay. I love talking. Right. What's so funny about saying that? Okay, let's do this.
Okay, I'm just gonna. Okay, I don't know what to put on this, so I'm just doing.
What would be your signature move? You know, that's the.
I'm doing like strengths, weaknesses. Yeah, signature move would be cool. Okay, signature move. How do you spell Achilles?
ACHILLES.
Bless.
I've always taken pride in my spelling. Fun fact about me.
That's really
it's definitely
cool of you to rub in
it's
my
gotten
face.
worse over time. Yeah, sorry.
I used to be good at spelling. Yeah, I feel like I got worse. Can you go
Auto-check.
into dyslexia? Can you let me know down in the chat?
Yeah, I do wonder
because I think I grew into it.
Yeah. Well, they say that about ADHD, right? Do they? Or is that a way to unvalidate? See, here we go. I'm losing my mind.
Well,
like I don't you don't have ADHD. You just grew up on TikTok. But it's like there's ways you can detox from that. I did watch an interesting video the other day about which finally, because it's as someone who watches all those videos being like, you are so close to reaching your full potential, you just have to do this. and then you watch it and you go, oh, I can do that, and then you try it, it just doesn't work. And then I watch someone being like, I've watched all those videos and I've realized that it doesn't work with the ADHD brain. And I'm like, oh, thank you for saying that, because I needed to hear that. I hate the ones which is like, you're not what is it? One of them was like, you're just lazy. And I was like, why do I need to hear this from a YouTube thumbnail? You know, I don't need that. Fuck you, you know? Let me,
That's why I included in my 29 things I've learned in 29 years. One of them is never take life advice from neurotypical people if you're neurodivergent. It will only lead to internalized shame.
Yeah.
Like whatever the life advice is, it will not help you. So I'm going to stop you now. Spare yourself the pain. It will not work. That's not a moral failing on your part. They are running a different software than you. Don't waste your time.
Truly. Here. Don't read Atomic Habits. You don't need to.
Instead, read Laziness Does Not Exist by Devin Price.
Is that actually a recommendation? I need to.
Yes.
I would. Okay, good to know.
It's by a trans autistic person with a PhD in psychology. I'm reading his book, Unmasking Autism, right now.
Yeah, right.
I'm listening to it because, again, dyslexia, can't read. But he has another book called Laziness Does Not Exist. I've listened to parts of it. I haven't finished the whole thing, if I'm being completely honest. But have heard it's good. So
nice. Would
recommend. In my autism assessment, there were multiple notes about me. Apparently, I said numerous times in my assessment, I don't like hanging out with neurotypical people.
Yeah.
And it's like, patient describes numerous like situations of not getting along with neurotypical people. Patient notes again, frequent disagreements with neurotypical people. And I'm like, damn, I really did not shut up about how much I hate their
Which is interesting because I feel like that was a fairly new development, right? In what your thinking patterns about it all, I feel.
Yeah, I didn't realize, because it took me so long to figure out why I always leave a situation feeling like I'm actually the worst person who has ever been put on this planet. And it's just because, I internalize some sort of shame from a neurotypical person about, especially if it's about something that I have a lot of interest in or I take a lot of joy in. And I would just internalize that shame, even though I had absolutely no flipping reason to do that, because that's not, I don't need to carry your moral failing that you're an asshole about other people's interests. That's a YP. Your problem. Not an MP. My problem.
An HP is how much health points someone has.
How's it going, Queen?
It's actually turning out really well, not gonna lie. I'm very, very happy with how this is coming along. I think my downfall will be the time limit, which is sad because like I'm kind of,
which is approaching.
I know it's 24 minutes away. So funny how time absolutely flies when you are actually designing. And when we did it the other day, the design swap challenge, which is still, I think, probably our most underrated episode.
Is it?
I think so. I think in terms of view count, because I think I upload. I think it's still suffering from the yeah. I think it's still suffering from uploading it at the wrong time because it was so requested. Guys,
it was so requested. They were just chomping at the bit that people just flew right by it.
I've done it before.
And that's okay.
I've done it before.
Happens to the best.
I'll do it again. Do I need a full body shot of me doing that? I think I might need a... Wait, hang on.
I have a full body shot. That sounded weird.
I might have to pull out this one, everyone. We might have to go for this one here.
Pull it
out. Sorry. Yeah, we're using this.
Beautiful.
I can't believe these photos exist. Oh, I love these photos. I was so happy with them, guys. I promise. Oh my god. The gorgeous boy, the sweetest boy.
Well, your photos are going to be funny. Mine are Mine aren't
No,
funny.
no, no, no,
I'm
no, no,
sorry.
no, no, no. But this is like when I make it funny, it means that I don't have to like worry too much about the quality of this, right? So it's a little,
Ah, the
it's
truth
a
comes out.
safety net. Yay for Elliot. Oh my god, the pants, everyone. And I thought these were cool. I thought this was fucking sick. Business
We should do
unicornies.
a challenge with using baby pictures.
Yeah, I've got some great ones.
I've got some,
We were put in funny
or just
positions.
like other pictures of us as kids, because
Yeah.
I have some incredibly gender ambiguous pictures that I find quite funny. And no, I'm not talking about my Paul McCartney drag that I did in the 8th grade. Okay.
Shut up, everyone.
I know it's what everyone's asking. Kel, show us the picture of you and Paul McCartney drag. You know, it's everyone's dying to see it. And I wanted to do, all I wanted was to dress as Paul McCartney.
Mm.
There's something off about that one.
This one?
Elliot,
That one's a
do you have
star.
a favorite Beatle?
Ringo! Welcome, everyone, to Ringo Land, my new Bitcoin crypto world.
God, could you imagine?
It's probably Paul Ringo, because I think it's hilarious that Ringo is a Beatle. Like purely just out of that he exists. I think there's
Expand.
something funny about that. Like, of course, there's four. Three are two are especially beloved. One I don't like. One who. Then there's George Harrison, who I don't know much about. And Ringo is just the wild card, and I love that
He's
there's
just
a
there.
movie
And
there's
there's
a
Ringo.
biopic about Ringo Starr being made. Is so funny. I'm going to see none of the Beatles biopics apart from the Ringo one. I think. Who's Ringo? Is it Chrissy, wake up from that guy?
No,
Is he one of them?
he
He's one of them. He's
is.
George Harrison.
Yeah. He is the one who dated Sabrina Carpenter.
Barry
Yes.
Beatles. No, claims Ringo. Oh my god. That's so funny.
I just don't feel like it was a good casting for any of it, just as like a Beatles super fan.
Yeah.
There are much better impersonators out there, and I wish they did that like they did with Winning Time when they cast the guy to play Magic. That was beautiful.
That was so good.
Like, he embodied Magic so well. Like, we need that. We need that for the Beatles, but like they just don't have the drip. They don't have the drip of these guys. They don't embody them enough. I'm sorry. I did not run the Paul McCartney fan club blog for them to be played by these people.
Wow. I thought you were about to say, I did not run tomorrow. I mean, yesterday for, like go on a run.
I didn't do that either.
Go on a run for this. What do I need to do? There we go.
I don't think I could ever meet Paul McCartney because I wouldn't be normal about it. Actually, Paul, if you're watching, I will be super normal about it.
I heard he watches.
As you should. Why? Okay. Cool.
I do think podcasting is one of those things where just randomly like someone could be someone just happens to be.
Don't do this to me.
Anyone could be what.
Paul, I will be super normal. I'll be super, super normal. I just want to that was always like my dream. Like, I just want to spend like a day with him, and that sounds extremely weird to say out loud. But like
give me one day, Paul.
Just Paul, just give me one day. I'll change your mind. No, like I just want to know like what he does like day to day.
Okay.
Like, I just like
where he's at any given
just
time, you know?
yeah. Like, I want to know like the intimate nuances of like what do you do on a given
Yeah.
day? Like, I want to know what your water situation is. Do you like get water out of the tap? Does it come out of the fridge? How long is your phone cable? Is it braided? Do you go grocery shopping at all? What does your watering can look like? You know, stuff like that. That's what I want to know. Um,
Yeah, very, very, yeah, for sure.
you know, normal
Of
stuff.
course, of course.
Things everyone wonders. There's a sinister energy in my body today, and I'm sorry, guys.
There is a
Just let
the
that sit
energy
in
in
the
my
air for a while.
there's a deep hunger within me.
I think that might be it. Actually,
It's being
that might be
satiated
the
by this
sinister.
design, I will say. I feel like it's actually like doing
Good.
something for me. This is really fun. I'm coming up with my move now.
What the hell? Okay. Okay, Kelly. Hmm. 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 I'm not in love, but it doesn't have to be a portfolio piece. Not everything's a portfolio piece. And the sooner you realize that, it might not help you at all. But that's okay.
Portfolio.
I wish we could listen to music.
Oh, I
when we do
know,
this.
right? There must be a way.
It's just like, haha. Anyway,
Back to it.
back to it. You know? What the hell? Okay. You know, I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm just going to leave it at that.
La 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 la. Mm.
Who's a celebrity you would spend a day with if you could be normal about it?
That I could be normal about it.
Or not normal.
I feel like probably not, like really not many people. I think I get really weird and unnormal with anyone, especially like local comedians that I've seen on stage. I go, oh God, oh no, hello, you know, like very weird. I get very weird. So it is hard, but like any NBA player, that would be hard as well. I don't think I could do that. Yeah, so my answer is no one.
Okay. That was a fun little prompt.
We should oh, have you heard of the game we're not really strangers? I think that's what it's called, isn't it?
Yes.
They in a cafe, actually a dessert place that we went to in Melbourne, Katie and I, we were getting pancakes. And the server was like, by the way, do you guys want to play a game? And I was like, what the? Okay. I was like, what are we in for? And he brings over, we're not really strangers. And I was kind of like, oh. Oh, I thought you meant fun game. I thought you meant fun, sing, dance, maybe like Twister. I thought you meant Twister. And I was like, all right. I mean, we did it anyway. Might as well. I've never done it before. Because I was actually meant to design for them once. I was one of the first ever gigs I got from Instagram was with Winners. And we could never organize a time for a Zoom call, so it never happened.
Wow.
Which I think is so funny looking back. I was so excited. I told everyone about it and it never happened. And then I told myself, never tell anyone anything again.
And here you are.
Here I am announcing and not doing. Me when someone says, when I go, oh, I just feel like I keep promising things and then it never happens. And then someone hits me with there are two types of people in this world. Those who say they're going to do something and those that do them. And I'm like, shut the fuck up.
I think you could be both.
Because I am well aware. Yeah, I agree. 12 minutes left.
Fuck.
I have a lot more details that I would like to add
like
here, but I might not have time. It's okay. I want to do this forever. I love this style of designing, which is like mimicking an existing style. So like it
so good.
Is the most fun I have while designing. Honestly, while doing anything. I think I'm born to be a parody comedian. And I love that for me.
As opposed to a non-parody comedian.
Yeah, like why make original stuff when I can just parody? Because parody is so much fun, and I think I'm very good at like copying.
I agree.
Guys, I'm weak to my own type. How about that? That's an interesting. There's a confidence thing there.
You're weak to your own type.
Yes.
That's an interesting
I think
thing.
that's fun. Which I think the only Pokemon in the trading card game that has that is Zapdos, the bird. The legendary bird. And I think it makes sense because it is a bird and it's weak to electricity and it's an electric type. I think that makes sense. I'll say it. I think it makes sense. I think it's great.
I'll come out and say it.
I'll come out and say it. I think it's brilliant. I think it's hilarious.
Okay. Yes. This is what I wanted.
I'm like trying so hard to like imagine songs in my head right now because I want music that bad.
I can do that so easily. It's kind of irritating.
What are you thinking of now?
Taco Bell.
We're gonna have to have a mid recording, but
I know I'm
sure.
I have to. I worked like a full day today. Like I yearn. Do you want to go to Taco Bell when you're here?
Yeah.
Because you said like Australia has like weird Taco Bell.
It's not as good. I don't think, at least.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. I want a crunch ramp. Done the right way and for like $2, right? Isn't it super? That's the thing. It's priced worse.
I wouldn't say it's $2.
It was $2 back in the day.
I would say I think a crunch wrap now is like $6.
Right.
But I get it with black beans because I'm a vegetarian. But bro, have you ever had a spicy potato sauce taco?
Who?
You've never had a spicy potato taco? A spicy
What?
potato sauce taco.
No.
Have you ever had it?
No.
Elliot, I'm gonna blow your fucking socks clean off your feet. Like, it is a taco, flour tortilla.
Okay.
With like fried potatoes.
Mm-hmm.
But they're like pan fried, so they're kind of like orangey and crispy on the edges. And then there's like a creamy, spicy sauce.
Yeah.
Like I don't know how to describe it. It's like a signature Taco Bell sauce. And then shredded lettuce with cheese.
Right.
They're like $2. One of their greatest items. And they took it off the menu for a little bit and people became unglued. In the traditional American way, obviously.
Of course.
But I came unglued because like as a vegetarian, I rely on like things like that. Um, just because I that what am I gonna eat?
Yeah.
I'm just a baby. I can't eat regular food. But that is so good. That with a Baja Blast, bro.
A Baja Blast.
Do you guys have Baja Blast at your
No,
Taco Bell?
no, we don't have Baja Blast
Oh.
at all. I don't think. Oh, we might have. We might be able to find them, but they're not as like. It's not a thing. You know.
Are they fluorescent?
They'd probably
Are
look.
they a color that looks like you're
That's
really
probably
should
why they
not be
don't sell them. I
drinking?
don't think like Australians are willing to eat stuff like that, which is so funny.
And that's what I love about America. Everything might kill you. Like, did they have the lemonade that could kill you there? No.
No, no.
No. We can go to Panera Bread and get the lemonade that kills
Panera.
you. You just have to ask someone to give you the, like, they have to give it to you. You can't do like an unlimited means type of thing. Like, that's how people died. But we can go to Panera Bread and you can be like, wow, this is incredibly mid-tier food for a surprising amount of money.
But I want to experience all this. This is this is part of I'm going. It's like a cultural experience. That's why, because I just don't know anything about it. All I know is New York City.
Photoshop just glitched out in the craziest way, and I'm kind of really into what it decided to do. And you know what? I'm gonna leave it.
I thought mine just froze for a second. I was so oh my god. Guys, reminder to save the file if you haven't. Or
when you don't save your file.
Me when I don't save the file. Okay, boomer. Shut up. Shut up.
I'm gonna need you to never do that.
Shut up, Elliot. You dork. You dork. All right. Gradient overlay. Ooh.
Why are people contacting me right now?
Yeah, that's wild.
What did he say? Oh my god.
And make sure you get this on screen. Make sure you include all the things that the art director said. Put it up.
I made sure to check it on my phone this time. Yeah, I've learned my lesson. I love that my glasses. Do you hear this?
I do hear that. It's quite a bizarre sound.
Those are my glasses. Why do they do that?
A little clickety clack.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, man.
Is anything sacred?
Okay, I'm like. No.
Oh my god, we're using an Ono type font. What the fuck?
Oh no.
What has happened? What is bro do? What is bro cooking?
What?
But I think it's actually the closest thing I have.
He's cooking.
I'm gonna need you to stop saying food names.
I can't, Elliot. I can't.
Stop saying food names. I'm going crazy.
I can't.
I'm gonna crash out.
And I normally get Taco Bell after we record, so it's. Why did we talk for so long, Elliot?
We say this every week.
And we can't shut up. We can't shut up. And I don't want us to. That's the gag of it all. Is it a crime to have fun? Oh. Okay. Are you done?
No. I need I'm nearly I'm up to the final part, I would say.
Okay. I really didn't overcomplicate mine, so.
What does that mean?
It's very simple.
Oh, okay.
I like blew through my work today. It felt really good.
It's awesome when that happens every so often. When you're just like, wow,
Yeah.
wow.
Because I was like, I'm going to have to ask for an extension on this because I'm not going to be able to get it done. And then I got it done. And then I got stuff that was due tomorrow done today.
Wow. It's such a shame because I put so much work into this fucking design, and then this final part, because I'm just using a stupid photo, is gonna look like shit no matter what. What a waste. No, it's possible. It's possible. Come on, Elliot, lock the fuck in.
Hmm. 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 Okay. I just did something.
Okay.
Fuck. Okay, that was not the move. That was not the move, Kelly. Not the move. Okay. The way I didn't organize this file at all is kind of actually really scary.
I started organizing it. It went pretty crazy, and then I stopped. Also, we are 1 minute away from finishing. I'm gonna need another minute or two.
I'm gonna stop my timer because last time the timer went off, I almost pissed myself. Hmm. Okay. I'm just gonna. Sure. It's not my best work.
That's okay. That's the joy of it. This is why we design. That's the timer. But give me 1 second.
It's so calm.
I once was downstairs and I set an hour timer for work, and then I forgot to do any work, and I just went like I was just downstairs watching TV somehow, and I heard the timer start going off upstairs, and I was like, it gets like more aggressive as it goes, but you can just wait it out. And I waited it out, and I was like, I had the windows open and stuff. I'm like, I pissed someone off just now.
Oh God, I'm still so sore, bro.
Yeah.
Jesus.
It's been 2 days.
Yeah. That's embarrassing.
No, I think it's normal. I think it means you worked out hard. You know, that's what it is. It's an exciting thing.
That's the power of chaperone.
Yeah. I can hardly look at this shit. This is fucked. Okay. Come on, man.
Doo-doo.
Have you finished?
Yes.
Okay. Nearly done.
You know, whenever I think I'm a deranged Swiftie, my sister sends me something that makes me go, maybe I'm normal. Because she just sent me a bunch of screenshots of lyrics saying the layers.
Like Photoshop layers.
No.
Oh, right. Like the layers of the lyrics.
Yes.
Like Photoshop layers, right?
Yeah. So what he mentions layers.
Let's bring it back to graphic design.
How do I make this about me? It's a question I always ask myself.
You got to do it. Okay. Okay, I just need to do... The stroke needs to be a gradient. That's what's going to make it. Right?
That's what it needs.
That's what it needs. It needs
on Twitter.
Extra layer of... Sorry.
It's okay. I'll wait for you before.
It's fine. This isn't helping. I'm only going to take longer now. Fuck it.
That's fine. Pathological demand like avoidance. It is a thing. Maybe you have that.
That sounds about right. Okay, and then I just want to...
When somebody tells you to hurry up and you're like, actually, I'm going to go slower.
It's kind of fun. It's kind of fun fucking with people. It's kind of fun letting down people. You ever thought about that, everyone?
That's what people need to internalize.
Yep.
I love grapes, man.
Yeah, they're good.
Good stuff. Do you like cantaloupe?
Is that like rock melon? I think here. I think we call it rock melon.
What the?
Oh, come on.
Rock melon?
Rock melon. We have watermelon. We have rock melon.
Oh my god.
It's awesome.
Rock melon.
I just want a rock melon.
You call that rock?
Yeah. It's awesome.
Yes, a cantaloupe.
It is cantaloupe. I'm thinking of the same thing?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Rock melon. Guys, make fun of him, please.
Guys, take it easy on me.
Don't.
Guys, please take it easy on me.
He's just a boy.
I'm going through it right now. Okay, we're gonna.
Do you like
have
watermelon?
to call it quits on this. I don't mind when done well. When done well.
When done well.
You know. But sometimes it's just so disappointing. Do you agree?
I don't like honeydew.
Honeydew, yeah, I don't really like
watermelon.
honeydew that much.
I don't like honeydew. It just like, it feels like it can't decide what kind of fruit it wants to be.
Yeah.
Like, it kind of tastes like a fruit that's gone, like that was like underripe, but it had gone bad.
Yeah,
or
right.
like it was like starting to turn. Guys, Elliot tried tahini when we were in LA and he thought it was too spicy.
Yeah. That's what happens.
People need to know that.
I keep trying to buy. I'm like, oh, tahini's on the shelf. I'm going to buy some tahini. And then I'm like, remember.
You have no idea how important a fruit cup is in, like, for my mental well-being in the summer when I'm just sensory overload because I hate the heat so much and I'm so damp. The pleasure that a fruit cup brings me, absolutely drenched in chamoy with tahini, it'll bring you back from the grave.
Yeah.
Perhaps. I like jicama. Do you like jicama?
I don't know what that is. I'm done, by the way. I just finished.
Okay. I like jicama. I used to not like it.
Yeah.
But I like it in the context of a fruit cup because it offers a nice palate cleanser. And it's just so crunchy.
Yeah.
It's a root vegetable.
Okay. Jicama.
Yeah. It kind of tastes just like water. But it's really like, it has like a very bright crunch.
Yeah, okay. I think I would enjoy that. I like
to
cucumber a lot, and I feel like cucumber has a similar...
It's kind of like the harder part of a cucumber.
Yeah,
but
right.
like it snaps really easily.
I see.
But it's very wet.
Yeah. I like that.
But yeah, I get that. Oh my god. Anyway, I'm talking about food again. Elliot.
Okay,
You're done.
I'm done. I'm officially done. I and I think I'm ready to share. I think I'm ready to share as well. Are you ready to share? Do we? I don't think we
Are
need to
you
cut away to it.
in?
I think I've got the Figma open. Let me
Okay,
stop recording on here.
I'm rocking into Figma right now.
Oh, I hope that all recorded. Can you
Okay.
imagine? We have fun.
Oh, I see you.
See the mouse?
Oh, I saw you. There
Okay.
you are.
I'm
Okay.
gonna put on the little screen share thing on the OBS. There we go. Here we are. We're in the Fig Jam, everyone. And both of our mouses say Kelliot.
Yippee! You can't tell who is who.
I'm the yellow mouse, and Kel is the blue mouse. If those are curious. Okay.
Blue is my favorite color.
Sorry, I'm just now realizing I
I
framed you
mine.
wrong. I framed you wrong. Ignore what you're seeing on the screen, everyone.
Okay.
Oh God.
Wait.
Oh, because I'm using the wrong keyboard. There we go. Okay. Okay. I am ready to share.
Wait. I'm exporting mine. I forgot to export mine.
Okay. It's crazy that you need to export stuff. You'd think it would just happen, right? What's the NBA score? Live reaction, everyone, to today's
What
NBA.
game are you watching?
It's
I don't know what game's on right
the
now.
Timberwolves versus the Warriors, and the Timberwolves won by 24 points. Because I think Steph Curry's out for like a long time.
Yes.
Which is sad.
Nicole Kidman coming out of divorce court.
Steph Curry?
The downfall of Steph Curry.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Is upon us, everybody. Shackles are free.
I've been enjoying these playoffs. So many fun games. I love seeing the Celtics get smacked. It's hilarious.
It's beautiful. I love watching teams and players that I absolutely can't stand just
it's
crumble.
So good. Two 20-point leads in back-to-back games. They lost. How can you be that?
I know that.
Oh, it's hilarious. And I've known the feeling back from high school basketball where you see the other team start slowly catching up and you're like, no way, right? There's no way they're going to pull this off, right? I remember it once in one game where they slowly pulled off a comeback and then we fouled a half-court shot. They were down by 3 and one of this idiot on my team fouled the half-court shot. They hit all 3 free throws. In high school basketball, someone clutched the fuck up, locked in, and hit 3 free throws, and they won the game in overtime because they did a goal, like a next basket wins overtime thing because the game had been going on for too long. Insane, awful.
I've exported.
Fantastic. Okay, do we want to both drag them in, or I can do one at a time.
Sure.
Do one at a time. I think. Who went first last time?
First.
I'll go first. Okay.
Yeah.
This might be. I guess you don't play
first.
the game, so who knows how this will. Who knows how this will resonate? But here.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Have you seen like that meme of like the super like shiny smooth like kawaii edit of like the baby deer and it says hello world, I am 2 minutes old.
It's similar.
That is this.
It's one of like 150 headshots I have from my first ever headshots that I got or something, and they all turned out insane.
Okay, can I guess how old you are here?
Go for it.
14.
I think I was 20.
No.
Yeah.
Elliot.
Pretty sure I was either 20 or 19.
Elliot.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh my god.
So this is a 2-star. This would be a pretty good pull to get. The full art rares. Young Man EX. You would win 2 points if you got me. And I'm pretty happy with the move. Please make a joke, and if no one laughs, you lose the game. But if people laugh, you do 250 damage, which is enough to kill any single Pokemon.
Jesus Christ. Okay, wait, give me 1 second because I didn't round my corners and you did, and I need to unfortunately do that.
Figma will kind of round it for. Oh, not really. Not enough. Not enough.
Not
Yeah,
enough
the
in the
rounded
way that I will feel good about myself.
Yeah.
No half measures.
The rounded goes crazy.
Sorry guys.
That was really fun to make, but I did everything but the image. I did the image in the background last, and it just didn't like, it didn't come together. I was like, it'll come together, but I chose a hard I'll show you what it was like, what it's paying homage to actually.
Hold on. Wait, give me.
No, all good.
Like
I'll just have this on for the viewers' sake as well.
I'm making my way. Come on. I can't even export something this small, man. This is why I need my new computer.
What's happening?
It's just taking forever. It's a 1500 wide.
That's wide. Yeah.
Pixel wide PNG. Cooked.
How do you do what you do?
Burned.
How do you do what you do?
A new computer is in my near future, guys. I'm so excited. I am so excited, genuinely.
It's gonna go crazy.
It's gonna go crazy. Because I'm gonna be getting a computer that I won't complain about the computer anymore. That's like a running joke, like in my following, that my computer just never works.
Yeah.
It just never works because I've never gotten the computer I actually needed because I could never afford the computer I needed. It's just constant band-aids. So, anyway, I'm here. Okay.
Do you see the comparison here?
It's very cute.
See, but the issue was
Charizard.
it needs to be a cartoon. It needs to have like a lot of detailed strokes with the gradient around it. It doesn't really work as just a picture. It looks really off-putting. And also the background I fucking hate, but I couldn't find it original anyway. That's my go. Overall, pretty happy. It was fun.
I was about to go get it. This is you.
My gorgeous boy, young Maniacs. Sweet little boy.
I can't.
He wasn't ready.
I just keep looking at it. That's a child.
I don't know what
I looked very young when I was 19. Like, I look like I was maybe 14 or 15 when I was 19.
I look like that when I shave my beard. Like, I still kind of look like that.
You just have a youthful glimmer in your eyes. But then you went through your phase where, like, you weirdly looked older and younger at the same time.
Yeah.
Like, I can't explain it.
This is the one I ended up using. Face card, can I just say, everyone?
Lethal.
I cannot believe the jawline that turned out in this. I was like, fuck yeah. That was.
I like your little part.
Thank you. It was cute. It was cute.
Well,
it was cute. What happened?
Oh
what
my
happened
god.
My hair's receding.
Your hair's not receding. Whoa.
It could be. Keep the fringe, Elliot. All right. What have you got?
Why do you think I have them? I gotta hide my wrinkles that were given to me by graphic design.
Okay, what have we got here? Wow. You did take photos. Wow, very good. Very, very good.
Because that was the assignment.
There was this. It was, but I was like, but I have these that I want to do instead.
That's fine.
This is great.
Why did I even bother rounding the corners?
Wait, no, we can do this. We can turn off this. There we go.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's a little border option, image border. We've never turned it off before, ever, which is
brilliant.
Hilarious. I've kind of been embracing it. Yeah, this is fantastic.
Thank you.
I like the little text effect there where it's kind of warping down like a little wave.
That was my glitch.
Oh,
And I was like, I'm gonna let you rock.
very cool. The stars
um,
going through is sick. The angles are
I love a
hilarious.
scattered. Thank you. I have a 1 minute long video of me turning around in my office, and no one's ever gonna see that.
That
So
is the best way to get the photos taken. You take screenshots of a video. It makes
yep,
sense. Yeah, this is
yep.
sick. This is very, very cool. The back design as well.
Thank you.
And what is this? A 2.5 by 3 ratio design?
Yeah,
Cool.
I live in my own world. Okay.
Little callback to the start, everyone. Little callback to the start. How do you do this? Is that
If
a
you
brush? That's a custom brush, right? With the stars.
no.
Whoa.
Well, it is. I have a star brush,
Okay.
but the trick. You don't need a fancy thing. It's just you do the little scatter brush. I love making scatter brushes. Make your own brushes, guys. Do not pay for them. Oh my god. Unless it makes sense, then pay for them. But most of the time, you don't need to pay for them. You can just make them very quickly.
Mhm.
If you remember, if you ignore in the last video, 2 videos ago, no, was it last? When I was trying to make a brush and I couldn't remember how to make a brush, erase that from your memory because it is quite easy when you remember. This, stamp out your brush, add a stroke of like 2 or 3 points,
Yep.
soft brush, set it to dissolve, mask on that layer,
Oh.
and then just the lightest touch. You might have to lower the opacity of your dissolve brush because otherwise it might knock everything out. But that's how you do it, and you can just it like wiggles the lines a little bit, so you don't have to just use like ripple or a displacement map or something to get like the edges to wiggle a tiny bit.
It's very clean.
I
It
do it
looks
all the
so
time.
like you just had a little jar of stars that you just sprinkled over the design and then like scanned that in.
Thank you.
It's quite incredible.
Thank
It's
you.
quite incredible.
If you look at my signature moves here,
These are great. Mean emails and
um,
typography you got two, but two Achilles heels
yes,
too. Perception of time. Speak for myself. Um, Very
topical,
cool.
topical.
Very cool.
And you were talking about perception of time issues as I was typing that, which was funny.
What could be sick? You know, imagine if I did one of these in a similar style, and when we do
Mm-hmm.
merch, you know, you get one of these included. The first 10 people
Oh, I love
you
that.
know, and you can get a hologram. You
Oh, I
can get a
love that.
holographic one as well potentially.
You could get this.
You could get this guy, this this darling boy. You could get a young man EX.
These are the two genders available to you at this time.
This is the most kelliot comparison, I think. Right? This is so like this is. If you haven't
This
come
is
to
it.
expect this in terms of the quality difference and like the vibe from these design episodes, this sums it up.
This is what we do, guys. This is what it's all about, actually, if you think about it for a second. This is the spectrum that you get here at kelliot.gov.
And this is the meta, right? This is the meta deck in the battling. Am I
Yeah.
right? TCG Pocket players. This is the meta. This would beat Giratina and Darkrai, guys.
I know what that means.
I really enjoyed this. This was very fun. This was very, very fun.
I really like the background. How did you do that?
What, the border or the back, the
The
galaxy
behind
thing?
the young boy.
Oh, I don't know. I just overlaid this. I searched up 3D galaxy and then just took a stock image for free.
I like the
Licensed it.
blur around it.
Yeah, I just go crazy with those blending modes and hope and pray. You know, throw a prayer, and it sometimes turns out pretty well. Sometimes not so much. This time, I don't know. I think this is a hard thing to get in the back. There's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on.
It's
Yeah.
very smart, and I think the sparkles over the top is what blends it in, and that's what I didn't do.
Yeah.
It's just like I'm just kind
Yeah.
of stuck on there, you know.
I have a brush for that.
Do you have a brush for fucking
Did
food?
you? I I should make one for the Spicy Potato Salad Taco from Taco Bell. Did you ever play Super Mario Galaxy on the Wii?
One of the best games ever made. I got a great story about that too. I might have said this on Kelly before. When Lewis and I had a Wii, right? We had a Wii to share. And I remember we were told we were getting it for that coming Christmas.
That's why it's called Wii.
Yes, but you can't spell Wii without two I's, I guess. So it is. But we
for twins.
We were told you're getting the Wii for Christmas this year. You can get a game each. We'll get you a game each to go along with it. Lewis requests Super Mario Galaxy, and I request a game. He gets Super Mario Galaxy, one of the greatest games of all time. I request Ninja Bread Man, a game that I believe has a video essay about being the worst game of all time on the Wii, and I just thought it looked cool, and I guess I wanted to be a little bit different. It has 3 levels in the entire game. I could not believe when I was playing. I think I was like, I actually could not believe that what I was playing was considered a video game. I was like, this is horrible, but I was like trying to, I was like, I'm grateful. I love this gift. And then I didn't play Super Mario Galaxy for 15 years, I think, until I got the Wii U and I played it on that. And it was I was like, oh, wow. Oh, this is amazing. You've played it? Incredible.
I grew up playing
Incredible game.
It was
so much heart in that game.
The little squishy star.
Oh, fill me up. Is that
years ago? And this is like from the archives. So years ago, in like 2018 maybe, Matt and I filmed a video making a beat with the soundtrack from Super Mario Galaxy.
Okay.
And it was crazy. Like we just did like a huge, like, I don't know, like a remix of a bunch of
oh my god
Super Mario Galaxy songs. And then
because the music's incredible.
It was also
in that game.
The music in that game is,
oh my goodness,
like, it made me understand why people get so into video games, but I didn't grow up in like a video game household, and it was a treat that we had a game like Super Mario Galaxy. My mom only allowed us to do like Wii Sports and Wii Fit because she's like that.
Wii Fit's such a good game. I loved being a kid and finding out how much I weigh and how I stack up against the rest of them. What a fucking game.
I used to take our bean bag and put it over the Wii Fit board and then sit on it so I could beat the meditation score.
That's so good.
That was my hack.
You had to find a way.
I loved the Wii, but yeah, Super Mario Galaxy, man. So, but that video, we spent like days working on that video, and it was all saved to one of Matt's hard drives, and that hard drive fell on the floor and shattered.
Oh.
And
lost
it was
to the world.
Truly a masterpiece. Yeah. Lost to our beautiful, beautiful old tile floors. But I remember that game very fondly.
Did you play the sequel?
So good. No.
Oh.
I heard the sequel wasn't as good.
Some people say it's even better. I
have a hard time believing that.
Yeah, it's great. I loved it. But okay. I think like it's really worth playing. Holy shit. But you can ride Yoshi. And I think the best part about Super Mario Galaxy for me, or at least the most memorable part, is Rosalina's Comet Observatory, which is that hub world. And
oh my god. My gay ass at 12, I was like, who's this queen?
And she's not even related to Peach.
She's gorgeous.
It's amazing. She's completely her own thing.
She's got this funny little round fellow who follows her around.
Yeah. She's a great player, great character in Super Smash Bros. A lot of fun, which is wild that she's in that. It's a great game, and I think
great game, beautiful.
There's honestly probably a Kelliot episode that we could do on the design of some of that stuff, because there's a lot of there's some good shit in there.
Elliot.
You want to do that?
Please.
We should do it. We should absolutely
guys,
do it. Put in the
I don't care if you guys wouldn't even be interested. I need that I need that bad. It might actually have to be a Patreon episode so we can listen to the Super Mario Galaxy
Oh,
soundtrack while we work.
Yeah.
Because that soundtrack is crazy good.
It's so good.
Cinema. Worthy of a Grammy.
So many motifs. Some really like intimate, emotional songs in it too. Like ones that make me go, holy shit, like wow, I'm pondering right now. You don't find that in Ninja Bread Man, unfortunately. Ninja Bread Man doesn't offer much. Really. Ninja Bread Man did not offer much. Who would have thought? He's a gingerbread man who's also a ninja. And he can double jump. And that's about it. Wow.
Good stuff.
Anyway.
Guys, we got to head over to the bonus episode.
Woo!
If you want to watch us continue to fall apart at the seams, go head over to patreon.com/kelliot. And for $5, you can get an extra episode right now. I know you want more.
The fun doesn't stop here.
I know you're out of content for the day. Okay?
Yeah, what else are you going to watch?
That's it. What else are you going to watch? No, you want more. I know you want more because I'm the same way. When my favorite creators upload and it's the only day that like any of my creators upload on and I finish that one episode and I'm like, well, I guess I'll listen to Taylor Swift again.
Let us be your Taylor Swift, everyone. Let us be your Taylor Swift.
Please? That'd be great. So go head over to our Patreon.
We're probably going to answer more of those Q&A questions that we got from last week's episode. So we're probably going to do some chatting, some yapping.
Good stuff.
Some nice stuff. On a full stomach, hopefully. Or at least partially full.
Some kind of... better than the current state of things.
For sure.
Capiche?
Oh, and also I think next week, everyone, we'll probably look through. I think it'd be fun to check out some of the Kelliot Said So thing. We can dedicate a bit of time to that because there's some really good stuff in there. So if you want to be in that, then definitely try to give today's thing a go, and we'll hopefully we'll see a bunch of them.
Want to ride to the top? Do a Taylor Swift trading card.
Guaranteed, you'll get in. And if you want to really ride to the top, do another young man one. Use that photo of me. Do better than make a special illustrated rare, everyone. Perhaps make a gold crown rare.
Please.
Have fun with it. But until then, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. What a fun little episode. And
wait, we have to do our song of the week.
Oh my god!
I know. I know.
God, that would have been awful. My song of the week is the song Up Down by Piri and Tommy Villiers. You might know Piri from the TikTok song with the fans go on and 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 on.
Great song.
I'm kind of obsessed with her discography, not gonna lie. They're all some really, really cool songs. And I kind of feel like am I a TikTok music build? But I actually think this stuff goes crazy, not gonna lie. Actually, I changed my mind. The song of the week is another song by Piri that I've never said it before, but it's one of my favorite songs of all time. It's Love Stuck by Piri and Salute. This is such a good song. That is my song of the week. That's locked in. I've always wanted to recommend that. That's it. Love Stuck. It makes you feel amazing.
Okay. All right. So if you're going to do that vibe, I'm going to do Sally. When the wine runs out. Was that the full name of the song? Hold on. I want to make sure it's cut off. Okay, yeah, Sally When the Wine Runs Out by Role Model.
Nice.
I'm quite fond of this song. So if you're going for good vibes, I want to continue that good vibe.
It's a good week.
It's just like sunny out. I'm eating fresh fruit.
You can't see the lighting that I've got on here, but I'm glowing. The light is perfect. I've exposed this perfectly. I can't believe.
Are you sure? Someone will probably tell you're still overexposed.
Probably be in a moment or two where I was overexposed, but right now I'm like, wow, it's pretty sick.
It's a young boy right there.
It's a young man. He's
15 minutes old.
It's about to evolve. Good stuff.
Thanks for watching, guys. We will see you next week or over on Patreon right now.
See you around.
Bye.
Bye.